Welcome back, Deco Diva darlings. If you're new here, I'm thrilled you found your way to our little corner of vintage charm and design magic. Today, we're exploring how to bring a sense of luxury into your vintage-inspired home with rich textures, elegant details, and timeless style. If you're passionate about mixing historical elegance with modern sophistication, this video is for you. Whether you're revamping a single room or curating your forever home, these tips will elevate your vintage decor with a truly lavish touch. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe for more vintage design inspiration, hit that like button to support the channel, and comment below with your favorite vintage era or decor detail. Nothing whispers luxury quite like velvet or silk. Incorporating these fabrics through curtains, upholstery, or throw pillows adds instant richness to your vintage interiors. Choose deep, jewel-toned velvets, think emerald, sapphire, or amethyst, for a truly regal atmosphere. Pair them with antique brass curtain rods or tufted vintage seating to create a cohesive look. Silk draperies, especially in subtle pastels or damask prints, bring a touch of romanticism and shine that complements vintage details like crystal chandeliers or porcelain accents. Antique mirrors don't just reflect light, they reflect history. Their ornate frames, often gilded or carved, lend an old-world charm that instantly elevates any space. Hang an oversized antique mirror above a vintage fireplace or in your entryway to create a grand, inviting impression. Look for foxing on the glass. It adds authenticity and mystery. Cluster smaller vintage mirrors in eclectic arrangements for a glamorous gallery wall that feels both curated and opulent. Lighting is where luxury and vintage truly shine, literally. Crystal chandeliers, bronze sconces, or Murano glass pendants bring intricate craftsmanship into the spotlight. Look for lighting with detailed etching, crystal drops, or antique patinas. Even rewired vintage lamps can offer dramatic elegance while maintaining functionality. Layer lighting. Combine a statement chandelier with ambient sconces and task lamps to add dimension and depth to your vintage room. There's something profoundly luxurious about dark, aged wood. Vintage furniture made from walnut, mahogany, or rosewood instantly brings gravitas and warmth to a room. Look for hand-carved details, dovetail joints, and inlays. These are all hallmarks of quality craftsmanship and lend heirloom appeal. Polish and protect these surfaces regularly. A rich gleam enhances the depth of the wood grain and complements other sophisticated elements like brass or velvet. Frames are more than holders, they're a decor moment in themselves. Gilded, Baroque-style frames make any artwork or vintage portrait feel like a museum piece. Even simple botanical prints or antique photographs become luxurious when surrounded by carved or metallic frames. Mix large statement frames with smaller, detailed ones for a gallery wall that feels collected, personal, and infinitely stylish. Luxury isn't just visual, it's tactile. Layering different textiles adds warmth and richness. Think lace over linen, velvet on brocade, or chenille beside silk. Use layered throws at the foot of a bed or over the arm of a settee. Mix materials but stay within a cohesive color palette for sophistication. This approach not only adds dimension but also nods to the historical way homes were layered for both comfort and aesthetic. A vintage rug grounds your space and sets the tone for luxurious decor. Persian, Turkish, or Art Deco rugs provide pattern, color, and history all in one. Look for rugs with intricate motifs and time-softened colors. They age like fine wine and add an authentic patina to your home. Layering smaller vintage rugs can also create a curated, well-traveled look that speaks to collected elegance. Gold details evoke classic luxury, but in vintage decor, restraint is key. A touch of gilding on furniture legs, picture frames, or light fixtures goes a long way. Mix gold with other finishes like antique brass or brushed bronze to keep things warm and sophisticated, never gaudy. Try using gold leaf on DIY furniture updates or thrift store finds to bring a regal touch without breaking the bank. Color has immense power in shaping mood. For a luxurious vintage feel, lean into deep hues like oxblood, navy, forest green, and charcoal gray. Balance these moody tones with creamy neutrals or soft blushes for an elegant contrast. The richness of color enhances the vintage aesthetic beautifully. Paint walls in matte or eggshell finishes for a soft glow that flatters ornate decor and prevents overly modern sheen. Collections speak of character and taste. Displaying vintage china, perfume bottles, or silver pieces in curated arrangements adds layers of luxury and story. Use glass cabinets, open shelving, or antique trays to group similar items by color, material, or theme. The key is restraint. Edit your collection so it feels intentional, not cluttered. Less is often more when showcasing treasured pieces. Floor-to-ceiling curtains in heavy fabrics add drama and verticality to your space. Opt for classic pleats or tassel tiebacks for extra flair. Rich textures like jacquard or moire elevate even the simplest window frame and add vintage theatricality. Consider layering sheer panels underneath for a luxurious, dimensional look that softens incoming light beautifully. Don't overlook knobs, pulls, and hinges. Swapping out modern hardware for vintage or vintage-style alternatives brings depth and charm to doors, drawers, and cabinets. Choose materials like glass, brass, or porcelain. Even small details like keyholes and escutcheons make a room feel well-appointed and historically rooted. Hardware is like jewelry for the home. Never underestimate its impact on elevating the overall ambience. These two artistic eras are rich with visual interest. Art Nouveau's sinuous curves and floral motifs bring softness, while Art Deco's geometric glam adds sleek sophistication. Incorporate elements from either, or both, through mirrors, wallpapers, furniture shapes, or artwork to layer on an artistic sense of refinement. The blend of these styles with vintage decor creates a layered, luxe environment that celebrates history with flair. Scent is the silent luxury of any home. A vintage-inspired space should smell as good as it looks. Use candles, incense, or oil diffusers with notes like amber, rose, or sandalwood. Place vintage perfume bottles on vanities or dressers for visual charm and a gentle scent throw. Aromatic touches make your space feel warm, welcoming, and utterly refined, creating a full sensory vintage experience. And there you have it, 16 elegant ways to bring luxury into your vintage decor. From velvet textures to curated collections, each detail adds depth and timeless beauty. Which tip was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing how you bring the Deco Diva aesthetic into your own home. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss another dose of vintage inspiration. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more timeless design tips.